What's up, YouTube? ProTech here, back with another StarCraft 2 video for you today. I just wanted to make this video today because I want to debunk the myth that resides in StarCraft. And the myth that you will see on the Battle.net forums, Team Liquid.net, various StarCraft forums. The myth is that playing 1v1 is a lot harder than playing 2v2 random team solo queue. And I am here to show you that this is not the case. Now, to be fair, I do play this game as a job for a living, and I've been doing so for many, many, many years, right? So naturally, I'm going to be better than your average player, right? However, it doesn't change the fact that in my experience and just the astronomical amount of games that I've played over the course of 20 years, there's one thing that has become very certain to me. And that is that getting Grandmaster in 1v1 is actually a lot easier than playing random solo queue 2v2 and getting to the top ranks. So let's just put this into perspective a little bit, all right? So here on the screen, you can see that this is a website called rankforthewin.com, and if you haven't heard of it, you can go check it out and navigate it a little bit. But if you take a look at the top of the screen, you'll see that I've filtered it for ladder, I've filtered it for 1v1, and I have filtered it for random race. And this little icon here where it says region is filtered for the world, right? So let's just head on over to my profile and take a look at my account, okay? So we can clearly see here that my MMR is 5,264, and I am currently Master 3 with 22 wins and 5 losses. Now, while the portrait shows Master 3, we can go here and we can see that my Master 1 bar is filled out, and when the Master 1 bar is filled out, that just means you're competing for Grandmaster, right? So this is my profile. Let's pull this back up and take a look at the rankings on a global scale. So this is filtered for 1v1 random players. And the point I want to make here is that in the 27 games that I played of 1v1, I was able to achieve an 81% win rate at 5,264 MMR. And this puts me in the top 100 for random race 1v1 players. How many Grandmasters are there in 1v1 random race? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And most of these random 1v1 players are in Master, right? So not only what I accomplished here is it quite obvious that there are not a lot of Grandmaster 1v1 players. Most of them are, well, I guess technically their MMRs are Grandmaster, I guess depending on the server they're playing, right? But I guess technically all of these players are technically in Grandmaster if you go by the logic of contender. But anyway, the point I'm making is that there's not a whole lot of random players who are actually in GM, right? And oftentimes what you'll see is you'll see a relatively low game count. So what'll happen is a lot of these players who are actually in GM, they'll play random until they get to a certain MMR, and then they'll switch to their main race. So it doesn't always mean that they are playing random race once they have gotten to Grandmaster, right? But anyway, the point is that we can clearly see there's not very many Grandmaster 1v1 random players. because it isn't played. And the reason this isn't played is because it's too hard. It is fucking difficult to master all 3 races, right? And that's why you don't see it played. So the point I'm making is that within the stretch of 27 games, I am a full-time 2v2 player. And in the stretch of 27 games, I was able to get in the top 100 in the world. See here how it says world? For random race 1v1. So for those of you who think that 1v1 is somehow harder than solo queue random 2v2, let me assure you that it's not. Playing random team 2v2 is vastly harder than playing 1v1. There is absolutely no way that in the stretch of 27 games I would be in the top ranks of 2v2. It would never happen. I've never done it. I've never seen anybody do it. And it just wouldn't happen. So hopefully this clears up the myth for you. And if you guys like the video, hit that like button. If you have any comments about the video, leave them in the comments section. And I will see you guys with the next one. Have a good day and peace out.